What's up with it? This is your boy Expat D, back with another video. Okay, today we're going to talk about something a little bit deeper than living abroad, cost of living, nightlife, or dating. Okay, we're going to talk about giving back and volunteering. Okay, because as an expat, it's not just about what you take from a country, it's also what you give back. You know, I know as an expat, we go to different countries and when we get so much, okay? We get a chance to experience new cultures, new foods, new currency, just a new way of life. But it's also good to give back, okay? You may ask yourself, man, what can I do? Okay, what can I do to give back while I'm abroad? So for me, I cut hair. Okay, I'm not a barber, but I could do a little something with the clippers. Okay, a little something basic. Okay, I can cut you a clean fade. So that's what we did, man. The last time we were in Kenya, me and my son, we were in the barber shop and we were giving out free haircuts, man, to the community. Okay, it's always good to give back and do something positive. Also, you know, I do coach some basketball, so I was, helping people out on their little jump shot, trying to get, trying to get them right on the basketball court. Okay, so it's what I could bring to the table. You know what I mean? And you may ask yourself that question, what can I do, and how can I help people? But think about it. It's something you can give back. Okay, there's something that you can add value to in this new environment that you're in. Let's be honest. Sometimes as an expat, we get a bad rap. They think we're just there to party, kind of exploit the system, exploit the cheap cost of living. But when you get a chance to volunteer, it really helps change the narrative of, why you're there and just expats in general. Okay, so that is really a good practice to have as an expat in general. All right, so here we go, man. So we're in the shop. I just want to show you guys proof, that I'm really walking the walk. We're out here in the barbershop giving free haircuts. I was able to make it a family affair. It was me and my son cutting. That's me. Some of the little cuts I'm doing. That's a little something I know how to do. I can do a little taper, and, my son got in there too. He's, cutting and learning how to improve his cuts. His cuts turned out really good, actually. I was surprised. He's looking real nice. I didn't have a lot of pictures of me cutting because I was kind of, busy just trying to knock out the different heads. When I had time to wait, as you can see, that's my son's haircut. Turned out real nice, huh? As for me, I was able to make this a family affair. I got a chance to go out there with my son, and we both were in the barbershop cutting hair. So it was a lot of fun, and it was great to, see us both making an impact in the community. If you're wondering, how can you get involved overseas volunteering? Well, you can look up on different online platforms. You can look up different NGOs and, or just reach out to the people and see, if they have any. It depends on the type of volunteering you want to do. If you want to do it in the hospital, if you want to do it in the school, if you just want to do it in maybe a homeless shelter or something like what, there's a lot of opportunities abroad. So I just want to encourage everyone to just give. Okay, it's great for the community. It's a great experience, and you get to connect with people on a different level. All right, so I'm Expat D. If you like this type of content, okay, I've traveled to over 35 different countries. As you can see, this is not America behind me. I am abroad. Okay, that's how I get down. I walk the walk. And this is not to knock anybody, but sometimes you'll see people and they're talking about, abroad, and they're spitting right there in America. But I understand everyone can't, make that move right away, and that might be you. And if you're interested, okay, in learning what it takes to become a sustainable expat, okay, live this life sustainably, check out my channel. Okay, I've been over 35 different countries. I've been traveling since 2002. Okay, I've been out of the country consecutively 7 years. I've dubbed the term super expat. Okay, I consider myself a super expat, and what that means, I've been living out of the country for over 5 years. Okay, I've married someone internationally from another country. I've had a child, okay, internationally. And then also I'm raising a child internationally. Okay, so I'm dubbing myself a super expat. So I have a wealth of knowledge and experience, and that's why I have this channel. Okay, one of the reasons why I have this channel is because I want to inspire people that want to try an alternative lifestyle. Okay, they may live in the West, they may live in America, and they're like, you know what? It just doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. And you want to try your shot at living abroad in another country and see if you can create a better lifestyle. So this is what we talk about on my channel. Okay, I've been to a lot of different countries, and that's what I do. All right. So hey, hit the subscribe button if you're interested in volunteering also, or you want to tell me about your experience volunteering. Let me know in the comment section. All right, like, share, subscribe, and let's see this channel grow. I'm Expat D. Peace, and I'm out.